Hello everybody, this is Ulrich Sandbreaker bringing you guys another Wizard 101 video. Haven't made a video in for a while because I've been questing through Polaris, and although I have not finished the game, have not finished the world of Polaris, I am a prodigious level 110 sorcerer. This is really big for me, guys. I'm really happy about this. Have been pushing through. Like I said, I just earned my spell, my new spell. That's how far I got leveling up to 110, so I still have the rest of the world left. You get so much experience that, yeah, like, so I pretty much just earned my spell, and now I'm off to talk to Mallory and do all this kind of stuff. So yeah, this is all the quests I have right now. Just to let you know, guys, did get my new spell, Nested Fury, like right here, as you can see. So I got him 818 to 866 fire, ice, or storm damage to all enemies. Got that new spell there, guys. Am a level 110 wizard now. And what I wanted to do today was just to show you my new spell, show you that I got to 110 max. And I'm going to show you guys the Arcanum a little bit, kind of explore it. I already did some exploring on it though, but kind of just go through it from the start and just go through everything. So I think this is the world door where you enter into it. There's a couple things. The Arcanum is shrouded in mystery, a lot of stuff that's untold and you don't really know what's going to happen. First off, this door right here. If you look at the map, it leads to nothing. It's a dead end. You can't get in it. And as you can see, the lights from up here, one of them goes right into that door. But we don't exactly know what that door is, and it doesn't open. This guy is a little cheat, a little hitter, a teaser for their new game on the iPad and Android devices. So that's all he is. He's nothing important. Over here, we got another door, and whatever's in this door probably is very important. As you can see, there's two dead trees on each side. This new symbol, I don't know if it's a new skull like Shadow Magic, another one, but obviously they know what you're getting in, and I don't think you can unlock it even once you're done with the game. It still doesn't open for you, so this is probably for the future. I see the Arcanum since, as you can see in the world tree here, it is not with Polaris. It is not tied to Polaris at all. It is its separate thing. I see Polaris, Imperia, and Mirage all going back to the Arcanum. You will be here and learn a spell from your professor or scholar. Each world, you'll learn a new spell. And I see the Arcanum being kind of the Ravenwood of the new arc of the 3 new worlds. And each world will come back here, so maybe in the next world we might see what's in this door, or maybe in that door. So in Polaris we just got a little taste of what the other worlds will show us about the Arcanum. Here's Librarian Fitzhooby. He sells treasure cards like every librarian. He's pretty much useless. Then you enter into all the schools. We did a quest earlier when we had to travel to Avalon with this girl who's the Shadow Professor. We do now have a Shadow Professor. You cannot go into the Moon, Star, and Sun School yet. To give you a little taste of all the professors here, here's the Storm Professor. Her name is, let me think, Ione Verga. She's got like a half-shaven head there, but yeah. Personally, she seems to be like the leader of the professors here in the Arcanum. I'm not quite sure, but that is the Storm's professor. Kinda got these weird scarecrows, I don't know. Maybe old students that she didn't like. Okay. Moving on to the fire. And that Iona has a different kind of accent. I don't have them talking yet. This guy is the fire professor. He's got kind of like a Scottish-Irish accent. There he is. Ignis Ferric. Pretty cool. He's like a dwarf with a hammer. Looks like a forge in here. That's fire. Over here we got Ice, the Ice Professor, which is a moose, Tarek Hadfield. His room's just kind of chilly inside, as you can see. We had to collect these 3 horns for him before we got the spout, and now those are in his room, these mammoth tusks. There he is, he's like a moose with this like book and furs. He's pretty cool, I like him. As we go a little further, my personal favorite, maybe it's because I'm biased towards the sorcerer, I have to like my professor best, Jackie Whisperwind. I love the room. It looks like this Native American kind of outdoorsy wild room with trees and waterfalls, and here's a canoe or a kayak, Indian, I think a tetherbord, totem poles, there's a, what's it called, Indian wind dancer, or what's it, I forget the name of it, and then there's a fire. It's just, I love the look at this room. She's a very hyper Jackie Whisperwind. She's hyper, she forgets stuff, forgets what she was saying, but I like her. Okay. Next we've got, oh, and by the way, the Ice Professor, he is from Polaris. That's where he's from. Now I know the Death one, this is Kizma Shasha. She's got kind of Arabian, deserty accent. She is from Mirage, so there'll probably be more people like her when we hit Mirage, and when Mirage comes out. Her room's just kind of the typical deserty death room. It's got some sarcophaguses and such. Okay, and last, well, not last, here's the myth, which is Baba Yaga, obviously. This is her room. Typical myth wizard room with pots and gargling and cages. Just the typical witch room. There she is. Last is the life room. We got the koala. He has an Australian accent. His room's kind of like a forest, I guess. As we enter here, it's a koala. I don't think he can talk, but you can hear him talk because he talks to you through his mind, I think. So here's Xander. He sits on a tree. That's his room, kind of the forest. He's Australian because he's a koala. Okay. Moving on. You can't go to the Star, Sun, and Moon School. Even though we know the professor right here of the Shadow, I'm assuming this guy's the Star, Moon, Sun School teacher. We haven't met him yet. We don't even know anything about him. We already met her and she helped us, but I don't think you can get in here, guys. Yeah, you can't get in there. So that's that room. We already discussed that door over there. This... Sorry, guys. Off screen for a bit. We already discussed that door and this door. Let's go further into this place. Like I said, a lot of mystery shrouded here. That can't go in that door. Can't go in that door. I think what I personally think, see, these are the 2 doors where I'm located. You can't go into either. I think as we see more worlds like Mirage and Imperia, the Arcanum will expand and you'll be able to go to more areas and learn more spells. That's why so many doors you can't have access to yet, but you eventually will. As I said, like all these doors in this corridor, you can't go into any of them. Same on the other side. But if you keep going all the way, this room's pretty cool. I think what they said was it's every book in the spiral that we've collected from every world is located here. And they all fall under the categories of Tomb of Creation, Inspiration, Knowledge, and the Insight. So overall, all these, this is like the ultimate library, and you can like, pretty much that's what it is. As you can see, the 4 symbols are glowing and reflecting to all the other books. That's pretty cool. It looks really cool in there. I don't even know what's farther down, but that's what that is. These are just brief little opinions that I have. I don't know if they're right. Cross it over to the other side. There's our little teaser Fred, who adds nothing to the game. Over here, this is kind of cool. This is where we fought Sirio Cassini to get our spell. Cannot go into this room. Different pictures of other worlds or spirals, maybe. I have no idea. Under here, which is pretty cool. It's our world, our spiral. And I don't know if that's another one. I think it's ours. But hey, you never know. We could just branch off and not even be in the spiral. Be in some other galaxy and start fresh. Maybe you start back to level 1 or whatever. That would kind of be weird. I don't know if I'd like that. Okay, and lastly, we come to this. A lot of mystery in this place, guys. This is the tree. She really doesn't do anything. But light's illuminated from her, as you can see. From her roots that draw energy, seems from space. Because we are floating in space, guys. If you look out the window, we're in space. This is where we are. She's drawing energy from space, sucking it up, and putting it in that door. Now, the map only shows the lower level of the Arcanum, so could there be a second level? Possibly. If you go up here, you can get to the second level, but it still shows the first one on your map. As I said, no way you could get in that door. You could go in here to get back down. This guy's just a potion vendor who fills your potions. Which, like I said, if this is the new Ravenwood, we're going to need this stuff again. So that's what that room is. A lot of mystery down here, though. As you can see, if you look at the right angle, there is a spiral. Oh. There's a spiral. There's many different spirals or galaxies in here, if you look. Right there. What is that? All these energies are going towards it. Is it a new world? Is it where Old Cobb lives? If Old Cobb's in there, we might have to travel there to defeat him eventually. Is it Mirage or Imperia? As you can see up there, there's another one. What's that world? I kind of think that might be like, this is the Arcanum. That's Polaris maybe. Over here might be Mirage down there. Or maybe they're just the spiral. Maybe that's the spiral where we've always been. And then down here, if you can see, is maybe another world. Maybe like Mirage or... I don't know. A lot of mystery. A lot of things I don't know and I want to know. A lot of things we're just going to have to wait for the other worlds to come out probably to find out. Even if we don't in Polaris. So that's my spiel on the Arcanum. I showed you all the professors. I'm leveled up to 110. Got my new spell. Really excited. Going to try to finish the game. Going to show you for sure. I know I said I was going to show you some stuff as I went through Polaris. Was going to show you the Baba Yaga fight. Decided not to. Definitely going to show you guys the Rasputin fight at one point or another. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next video I make right after this one, which is opening some of the Terror Horde packs. Because right now, until the end of the night, they are still priced down to 200 instead of 400 crowns. And as you can see my wand right here, I'm going to try to get the new 110 wand. I opened these packs a little bit before the video, and I did get the 110's Eye of the Soothsayer wand. Pretty much it gives more critical, more block, more damage, same pip, better wand attack, but then it gives more pierce too. Ideal and perfect for the PvP. It replaces that, the 6% pip chance, with a 4% pierce. So that's that. Hopefully I can get that in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.